They hate everybody because it's exciting. It's their own little show and their stiff religious life. And no one talks about this. Yeah.
Okay, I'm ready when y'all are.
Uh-huh. It's not even that.
Sorry.
Okay, I'm ready.
You ready?
I'm ready. Did you record all that?
Yes, I did.
Oh, shit. Yes.
I had strung together a few big images and I kind of just made this story revolving, stringing these images together. I was putting together a puzzle of these standalone images and one-liners into one narrative. I knew I wanted a tracking shot tilt down that revealed the lead character. The first image that I had in my mind for this movie was this character standing on a soapbox in a warehouse as this pseudo-religious leader, and I knew that she was just going to be playing a game. I wanted somebody to be looking for God kind of speaking to the sky through the holes in an abandoned building ceiling. So writing was just a game to me. The St. Claude Ave bridge coming down behind her, what is she doing there? What is she looking at? I want that image, but what is going on? I was writing in a really journalistic way for a while. I interviewed the director of the charity that I worked for. I interviewed my mom. I interviewed my neighbor. And I just wanted to talk to people about their experiences with having been in Hurricane Katrina.
It's 17 feet of water in this house. Everything. Working
in charity, alcohol, how it's used as a tool for the spirit realm, whether accidentally or on purpose. I just wanted to be really thorough, just see everything from every perspective so that every character didn't have the same voice. Those walking down the street in the lower ninth scene was like the first time that Julie, she has such an attitude through the whole thing, and now that she's befriended Lance, this is where she actually starts to vent about her problems with religion.
I can't stand that holier than thou bullshit.
They do everything with hatred because it's exciting. It's their own little thrill in their stiff religious lives.
I hope my critique of the Christian church isn't too subtle in this film.
Oh my god. Did you see her face whenever I told her you could see entities? I'd give a hobo a blowjob to see that again.
Give a hobo a blowjob. I speak really crass. There's a lot of really crass lines in this. I talk like a sailor, so all the characters talk like that too. The funniest shit to me about this script is that looking back at it, the lines that seem the most unrealistic shit was the reason why I wrote the script. I heard people say this stuff like in real life. When I was volunteering, that was one of the issues that I had with other volunteers, like they weren't taking like the job very seriously, and I did see a girl who was saying that she couldn't lift stuff because she was a girl.
I mean, I'm a girl. I just can't lift it.
You're all volunteers. All female.
Come on, Lise, girl power, remember?
And it just adds to Julie's annoyance because when you get the idea that you're doing good and you're a do-gooder, it doesn't even seem like it would be a factor that you wouldn't get along with somebody that you were trying to help.
I turned around and you were still smiling at me and I was like, oh no! Camera speed.
Sound.
Have your light up on her? That's too hot. You don't even have to lift him so big. Hold him up to your face. I can't really see him. Lower. Like about there.
I'm a polyamorous Wiccan.
Jacqueline saying that she was a polyamorous Wiccan, I have no idea where I got that from. I think that was like a first drafter line. Send it. I wanted the religious clash in there, so I made her Wiccan, but I have no idea where the polyamorous thing came from.
Here's my lines. I gotta do that, and I gotta do this big old monologue. Then I should be good.
Jonathan's little speech about believing in aliens I actually got from my mom had told me my uncle was ramping up like he was going to admit something, and then he just like disclosed that he believed in aliens, and I thought that was really funny, so that made it in there.
So I'm just gonna say it. I think I believe in aliens.
During most of the writing, I was just calling it my religion movie. And then I was playing Duolingo French one day, and I had to translate pink elephants. And that really reminded me of the Jack London quote about pink elephants. And it went so well with the movie's themes and the scenes of kids who are drinking instead of maybe facing their own demons.
Even if it doesn't work, I have nothing left to lose, please.
I don't think. And then I cut him off.
I say that?
I start to say, I don't think.
Because when I was a volunteer, the You Can See Him Too scene actually happened to me.
Everyone else thinks I'm just a piece of shit junkie.
Lance, listen, it's okay. It's okay. You got way too drunk and you spooked yourself. I can see that. I've been there.
You can see him too.
And that was like the second time that year that someone had said some shit like that to me. But I guess if you pair liquor with opening your spirit to some kind of darkness, you can open a portal and you can see things sometimes.